Can you even believe it? Jackie Chan, the man the entire world once crowned the greatest action king of all time, the guy whose smile alone made millions laugh, the immortal idol of kids across the planet, is the same father who let his own flesh and blood daughter become homeless and sleep under bridges for months simply because he chose absolute ice-cold silence. 1,999. While Rush Hour was shattering US box office records with over $130 million domestically, he had an affair with Elaine Ng-Yi-Lei, Miss Asia 1982 from Hong Kong. On the 18th of January 1999, Etta Ng was born in total silence from his side. When the scandal exploded, he stood in front of hundreds of reporters in Los Angeles, bowed deeply, and delivered the line that still echoes today. "I made a mistake that men all over the world make." That quote made every major headline, from South China Morning Post to People magazine, from BBC to CNN, and then he disappeared completely from the child's life. No meeting, no money, no phone call, no birthday card, nothing for 19 long years. The 15th of April 2018, one 9-year-old Etta and her girlfriend Andi Autumn uploaded a YouTube video titled simply, "We Are Homeless." In the 5-minute clip, she sat on a Hong Kong park bench, eyes red, reading from a cue card because she was too emotional. "We've been homeless for a month. We pretty much slept under a bridge and other places. We went to police, hospitals, food banks, LGBTQ shelters, but nobody could help. We're scared of being separated if we go to government facilities." The video hit millions of views in days. Photos of Etta sleeping under bridges and makeshift places went viral on BBC, CNN, Daily Mail, The Guardian. The world waited for the global superstar father's reaction, the man who always called himself a family man in hundreds of interviews. And he gave one chilling to the bone. In a 2018 Hong Kong TV interview, asked directly about his homeless daughter, he said coldly, "If she really is my daughter, I have no plan to meet her. This is my private matter. I don't want to talk more." That sentence set the internet ablaze. Millions on Twitter, Weibo, Facebook branded him the worst father in showbiz history, the richest man who abandoned the poorest child. But that's not even the darkest stain on his legacy. There's another secret that turned him from the 1,989 Tiananmen supporter who performed at the Concert for Democracy in Hong Kong for freedom into Beijing's official mouthpiece in just a few short years. Stay with me as we peel back every single mask of Jackie Chan in 2025, starting with the deepest, most painful wound he has never truly apologized for. To understand how a man once called the worst father in showbiz can still smile so brightly on screen, we have to go back to the hellish years Jackie Chan himself described in his 2018 memoir, Never Grow Up. Born the 7th of April 1954 in Hong Kong to an extremely poor family, his father was a spy for Chiang Kai-shek, his mother smuggled opium in Shanghai. When he was born, weighing over 12 pounds, his mother had emergency surgery because they couldn't afford a normal birth. They were so poor his parents almost sold him to a British doctor for a few hundred Hong Kong dollars. At age 7, he was sent to the brutal China Drama Academy. Children were beaten daily, training from 5 a.m. to midnight. Martial arts, acrobatics, singing, acting. Jackie once said, "The master hit our heads with bamboo sticks until we bled. Only then were we allowed to rest." He and the 7 little fortunes slept on cement floors, ate leftovers. 10 years there turned him into one of the greatest acrobatic fighters ever, but left hundreds of scars. 1,971, the school closed. One 7-year-old Jackie became a stuntman for Bruce Lee. In Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon, he was the guy Bruce really kicked in the face, breaking his neck. After Bruce died in 1973, studios tried to make Jackie the next Bruce Lee and failed miserably. People called him useless, films flopped, he almost committed suicide on a rooftop in 1975. Breakthrough came in 1978 with Snake in the Eagle's Shadow and Drunken Master. For the first time, audiences saw a different, hilarious, and deadly. Drunken Master earned over 100 million HKD at the time, making him Asia's biggest star overnight. He created his own style. No wires, no stunt doubles, every fall real, every hit painful. Police story 1985. He jumped from a 5th floor mall onto neon lights, broke his 7th and 8th vertebrae, nearly paralyzed. Armor of God 1986 fell from a castle wall in Yugoslavia, cracked his skull, blood poured into his ear. Doctors said he could die or go deaf forever. From then on, he built the brand Real Pain, Real Action. Founded the legendary Jackie Chan stunt team in 1983, still active in 2025. Rush Hour 1998 launched him to Hollywood glory, grossing over $244 million worldwide, followed by sequels, Shanghai Noon, The Karate Kid 2010. His films have earned over $6 billion globally, more than 150 movies, Guinness records for most stunts by a living actor, and most credits in one movie, CZ12, 2012. In 2016, he received an honorary Oscar, only the second Asian after Kurosawa to be honored for lifetime contribution. But behind that smile is a man who once said, "I'm terrified of being poor again, so I work like crazy." And that fear is exactly what made him stay silent about his estranged daughter, and what made him switch his political stance in just a few years to protect the empire he nearly died hundreds of times to build. If the family drama was a personal stain, Jackie Chan's complete 180-degree political turnaround is what truly shocked the world. In 1989, when millions marched in Hong Kong for Tiananmen students, Jackie was on stage at the Concert for Democracy, singing for freedom and democracy, saying, "I support the young people fighting for their future." Less than 20 years later, he flipped entirely. 2009, Boao Forum, the infamous line, "Chinese people need to be controlled, otherwise too much freedom leads to chaos," like Taiwan and Hong Kong. The West called it a betrayal of freedom ideals. 2012, he added, "America is the most corrupt country in the world." 2013, he was appointed to China's CPPCC for a 10-year term, the highest political position a celebrity can hold. 2020, when the Hong Kong national security law passed, he was among the first to praise it. "I fully trust the central government." That same year, he slammed Hong Kong protests. "They are ruining our city." His statements earned him the label Beijing's mouthpiece from Hollywood and Western media. 2016 Panama Papers revealed he owned at least 6 offshore companies. He insisted everything was legal. His son Jaycee was arrested in 2014 for drug possession and use, served 6 months. Upon release, Jackie publicly said, "I failed to raise my son properly. I was too busy making movies." Yet, just 4 years later, when estranged daughter Etta was homeless, he stayed completely silent. The contrast made people ask, why take blame for Jaycee but nothing for Etta? 2025. At 71, he still stands firm. At Locarno Film Festival this August, asked about freedom of speech in Hong Kong, he smiled and said, "I only make movies. Politics is for the government." The evasive answer disappointed many. From democracy hero to what a large part of Western audiences now call political opportunist. Yet he remains. Heavily criticized by some, adored by hundreds of millions in China for his massive charity work and for never turning his back on his roots. Did he really change because he feared losing the mainland market? Or does he genuinely believe this is the right path? The answer is still hidden, but everything that happened shows he was willing to trade a lot to protect the empire he built with his own blood. – 2025. At 71, Jackie Chan is still not slowing down. He just received an honorary black belt from the World Karate Federation and performed his own stunts in the upcoming Karate Kid Legends. Smiling in front of cameras, he says, "I can still fight, I can still jump, as long as the audience still wants to watch." About his fortune, he repeats, "I won't leave a single dollar to my son Jaycee. Everything goes to charity." Since 1988, the Jackie Chan Charitable Foundation has built hundreds of schools, helped dozens of disasters, given thousands of scholarships. He's a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador and was once ranked by Forbes in the top 10 most charitable celebrities worldwide. About Etta, as of today, the 20th of November 2025, there is still no photo of father and daughter together, no meeting, no public message. Etta has been silent since 2020. Jackie never mentions her again. That wound remains open. So who is Jackie Chan in 2025? An action king who traded youth, blood, and part of his conscience for a $6 billion empire? A father who chose silence over a homeless daughter to protect his image? Or a man who truly believes his political statements are right and he's just protecting his homeland his own way? The answer isn't simple, but one thing is certain. Love him or hate him, the world still can't look away after more than 60 years. Now it's your turn. Comment right now. Can you forgive Jackie for what happened with his daughter? Will you still watch his movies after all this drama? Do you think he changed politically for money, belief, or fear of losing the mainland market? I read every single comment and reply to the best ones. I'll even heart pin the hottest takes. Like if you're still a fan, dislike if you've turned away. Subscribe, plus hit the bell so you don't miss the next CBiz drama. Thank you for staying until the very last second. See you in the next one.